Hello everyone, welcome back to another review of Cyberbilly 101. I just got back from celebrating Christmas with my grandparents. I had a wonderful time with them all week before they left. On today's video, we will be reviewing the Transformers Human Alliance Bumblebee. As you can see for the packaging, we have a nice shot of Sam Witwicky and Bumblebee. In the background of the package, we have Megatron. Weird that they included him, but oh well. On the top, we have the Revenge of the Fallen logo with the Fallen's eyes and awesome engraving Autobot insignia, which is something we never have to see anymore. On the back of the package, you can see product shots of Bumblebee in robot mode, Camaro mode, and you have Sam sitting on Bee's arm and manning his shoulder cannons. On the upper right corner of the box, we have Bumblebee and Sam's bio of how they first met and became allies when the trilogy progressed. On the bottom, we have his stats, and you can see for a scout, he is the smartest, bravest, most skilled Autobot warrior to ever live. Now, let's get Bumblebee and Ladies Man 217 out here and check them out. Right here, we have Bumblebee in his Concept Camaro 2.0 form, and he looks amazing. This is dead on to how he appeared on the film when he charged in and saved Sam from the Decepticons. This is actually my favorite Camaro design for the character because it predates the ZL1 Camaro that came out in 2013, and it has an improvement from the Camaro we got from the first movie. Taking a close look at the front of the car, it has the square fog lights, a black spoiler for the bottom, and my favorite part is the black and red Chevy insignia. On the sides, it has the Camaro logo on each side, which is accurate in real life. It has the racing stripes on the top, the hood, and the trunk. The gas cap, it has Sam stored inside the driver's seat, and he has pinned on wheels so the wheels can roll perfectly well on their own. Now we'll be taking a look at Sam, aka Ladies Man 217. In order of doing so, open the driver's door by sliding it backwards, then pulling it out like this in order to get Sam out here. And he's a lot trickier to get him inside than get him out. And now we have Sam fully presented. My first impression for this minifigure was wow, they could have just gone with a basic black and white minifigure and call it a day, but no, they went the extra extent and gave him articulated arms and legs with knee joints, but most importantly, they painted and sculpted his face to look dead on accurate to Shia LaBeouf. This is how dedicated Hasbro was to accuracy as the key to sell toys. Arms can go all the way around, they could go inwards, outwards, legs can go upwards that far, they have good knee joints, it has waist articulation, and head swivel. Yep, this is how you do it, Hasbro. Now to transform Bumblebee, the first thing you need to do is open both doors. Now detach the back of the car in order to form the backpack, like this. Fold the rear windshield on top of the roof to form the backpack. Detach the footsteps from the legs in order to split the legs in two, and then point the toes down to convert the taillights into the shins. On both sides like this. Extend the legs gently on both sides. Rotate them 180 degrees. Pull out the heel spurs. Swivel these out a little bit. Make sure you get these in the proper position so the figure doesn't fall backwards. There you have the legs fully transformed. transform the upper body of Bumblebee. First thing you gotta do is move these wheels off to the side. Detach the front shoulders in order to give you enough freedom to move them around. Swing the elbow, swing these out sideways like this. Pull these out like this. Do the exact same thing on the other side. Once that's done, you pop the head out like this. You swivel the entire upper body like this. Pull this flap out so it becomes the abdomen. Click into place like this. Swivel the arms out. The seats will become the gauntlets by swiveling them around like this. Do the exact same thing right here. Fold this piece back to his shoulder bone. Pop these out to give it that movie flair. Angle the wings to give it more movie accuracy. And once you're done, you have Human Alliance Bumblebee transformed into his dead-on robot mode appearance. From head to toe, Bumblebee stands about 7.4 inches tall, and this is how big a modern leader class would be. Now taking a close look at Bee in robot mode, he looks dead on to his CGI counterpart from the film. The people at Hasbro went all in making these two figures as movie accurate as they could possibly can back in these days. One cool part the makers loved doing was giving these toys light piping eyes. When you point a light behind his head, it really does bring this figure to life. If I could just, right there. Yeah, this is the sort of gimmick I love seeing toys when they used to have light piping. There you go. Another cool gimmick this figure had was the retractable battle mask and the spring-loaded missile. In order to activate Bumblebee's battle mask, you gently slide it down like this to cover up his face, which is something he used throughout the entire trilogy. This is an option you could display him in. If you don't, that's alright. Usually I prefer to display Bumblebee with his face. For the cannon, you gently slide it into the barrel like this. You get the barrel into position like this, then you gently slide it. Once you have it inserted, then you launch it. Press this button and launches away. This is what gimmick-based toys used to be back in the 2000s when they were awesome. Nowadays, it's something we can only imagine. Articulation-wise, the head is on the swivel so it could go left to right. The arms are on swivels too, where they could go 360. The wheels and the wings were in the way. They can also go, they're also pinned on where you can go outwards, inwards. It has a swivel in the bicep joint. Elbows can go upwards. And the hand is articulated with articulated fingers. And the same thing goes right here. For the legs, they can go outwards and backwards. They have articulated knee joints where they go inwards that far. And that's about it for this figure. Final thoughts. As you can see, this is by far the best movie Bumblebee figure ever made. It has all the bells and whistles a movie representation of a character ever needs. The inclusion of Sam was also a good accessory for the figure and shows how dead on these human figures were to their on-screen counterparts. For this figure, I am giving it 10 out of 10. There really is more to this toy than meets the eye. If you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe. Don't forget to hit that bell icon to get notified for the next toy review. Till all are one.